Hello and welcome to your daily dose of Satoshi's news. Coming to you almost live from somewhere in the UK, not my usual place, which is why this is not the usual setup. But anyway, let's get into this, a little bit of news, catching up on the gossip. So first of all, a little bit of 365 days. Let's see what Bitcoin history has got in store for us today. So it looks like, on this date, which is the 29th of December, back in 2011, eBay filed a US patent, number here, for systems and method of managing transactions in a digital marketplace. And we've actually got the patent number here. So yeah, a US patent number. And it says here, look, that's the date there. Application US 13 /340-490. And the date here is the 29th of December 2011. Application filed by eBay Incorporated. Which is massive. So that's basically a patent related to Bitcoin. So it's a Bitcoin patent that eBay filed back in 2011, which is pretty amazing, really. And this was actually posted on Bitcoin magazine when it says eBay files patent application for programmable money. Again, so this was actually published on the 30th of December 2013, but it just sort of goes to show really that all these payment platforms, they recognize the significance of Bitcoin and blockchain technology. So I'm not going to go through it all, but that was just like a little bit of history as to what went on today. But let's just go back and catch up. So yesterday, BSV hit $95 and Cavanair posted he now sees 1,000 in Jan 24. On the 27th, we'll go over this article. A Korean newspaper published an article titled Satoshi Controversy Ignited Again, Trial of the Century. And on that day, the BSV price rallied from $47 to a high of $75. So we'll go through that in just a second. 26th of December, oh, look at this. All of these. There we go, 26th of December. So it was Grayscale execs Barry Silver and Mark Murphy quit the board of directors. New executives have been reappointed effective 1st of January 2024. But then also, here we go, 26th of December 2023, Michael Saylor literally cannot help himself. It says, just in, MicroStrategy buys 14,620 Bitcoins for $615.7 million. And remember, that's BTC. He's going to be absolutely screwed. He's always going on about how the protocol can't be changed and BTC is hard money. He has no idea about SegWit. He's going to be absolutely fuming. This literally could be the end of his company. So it says here, MicroStrategy has executed a noteworthy acquisition, further substantiating its commitment to the, it says Bitcoin market. Oh dear, it's BTC market, and he's completely in the wrong here. The company recently procured an additional 14,620 BTC at an approximate cost of $615.7 million, an average purchase price of $42,110 per BTC. Dear, oh dear. As of December 26, 2023, MicroStrategy's cryptocurrency holdings have reached a substantial 189,150 BTC, amassed at an aggregate expenditure of roughly $5.9 billion, with an average acquisition cost of $31,168 per BTC. This substantial investment not only solidifies MicroStrategy's status as a prominent corporate custodian of BTC, but also underscores its enduring faith in BTC's long-term potential. Oh my goodness me. That guy just can't help himself, and he hasn't looked into the politics of what's gone on. Michael, if you want to come on my show, I'll more than happily explain it to you. Otherwise, you're just simply extending your own rope, mate. This is just absolutely devastating. Oh my goodness me. So anyway, let's get onto this news article then. Check it out. So this one, even though it's in the Korean newspaper, is I found a way to translate it into English. So let's see what this says. So it's titled here, Satoshi Controversy Reignited Trial of the Century Held. So COPA, right, is not Satoshi, trial in UK over identity, right, Bitcoin white paper and database copyright infringement lawsuit pending simultaneously. That's right. Financial Economy News reporter Xiao Jingshu. A trial will be held in February next year to determine whether Dr. Craig Wright is Satoshi Nakamoto, who designed Bitcoin. Craig Wright is the person who led the Bitcoin SV, Bitcoin Satoshi Vision Camp, at nChain until recently. He's been attracting attention as Bitcoin designer since he was first exposed to the media by the American IT media outlet Wired in 2015. That is correct. However, even after that, the identity controversy surrounding him continued. This actually sounds like a good article so far. He has been treated as one of several fake Satoshis, as he has not responded to the cryptocurrency community's constant request to sign private keys. Again, because possession is not proof of ownership, so it wouldn't prove shit. He also received backlash from the cryptocurrency industry when he registered the copyright of the Bitcoin white paper and original code with the United States Copyright Office in May 2019. At the time, the industry fiercely criticized his actions, saying anyone can register a copyright. The trial that will put an end to the identity controversy surrounding Craig Wright is scheduled to be held in the UK in February next year. There have been a series of large and small lawsuits relating to him, including property rights disputes and defamation. But this is the first time a lawsuit has been filed in court over his identity proof. On the 15th of this month, the British High Court held a pre-trial hearing on Craig Wright's identity issue. According to the British court, this trial is a trial on whether Dr. Craig Wright is the pseudonym Satoshi Nakamoto. That is the person who created Bitcoin in 2009. Why was Craig Wright sued for identity verification? The start of this trial was brought by COPA, Crypto Open Patent Alliance. COPA is an alliance of over 30 companies representing the crypto industry. Representative members include Block, Coinbase, MicroStrategy, Kraken, Chain Code Labs, and Uniswap. Meta also joined in January last year. The purpose of COPA is to reduce the likelihood of cryptocurrency-related patent lawsuits. The goal is to build a free and open source development environment through this. Well, we know that's bollocks, because the only way you can commoditize data, what this lot want is a free shitcoin market, which would just be devastating for the entire global economy. In April 2021, COPA requested a British court to declare that Dr. Wright is not Satoshi. On the 20th, COPA said in an official statement, this trial, COPA versus Wright, is intended to disprove Dr. Wright's claim that he is Satoshi Nakamoto, the author of the Bitcoin white paper, and subsequently the founder of Bitcoin. It is, he said. Question here, will the Satoshi controversy be rekindled in court? Issues such as the white paper, latex file, or they've done their research. The core of this trial is to determine the authenticity of the documents submitted by Dr. Wright. The submitted documents are documents that support his records from the time he designed Bitcoin. This is said to include tax-related data submitted to the Australian Tax Office, yeah, indeed, in relation to the early Bitcoin projects he conducted before 2009. Preparatory procedures for this trial have been underway since early this year. According to Judge Mellor of the British High Court last April, Dr. Wright prepared an update 107 documents to support his claim. And in May, COPA compiled a list of documents whose authenticity was questionable. Forensic experts have analysed the documents and determined that 28 of the 50 suspected forgeries listed by COPA were fabricated or unreliable. Experts also noted that one of the MYOB data sets that Dr. Wright reported to show entries from 2009 to 2011 was created in 2020, while the other MYOB data set was created in 2023 and is I think it's maybe backdated, agreed with the opinion. The MYOB data is important because it claims to support the fact that Dr. Wright purchased the domain name under which the Bitcoin white paper was first published. On the other hand, among the additional documents recently submitted by Dr. Wright, the Bitcoin white paper edited file, the LaTeX file, emerged as a new issue. LaTeX files are files hosted in a web-based text editor known as Overleaf, and are attracting attention as they are known as files edited before the existing Bitcoin white paper PDF file is distributed. Judge Mellor, who presided over this trial, also mentioned the importance of the file. Because LaTeX files are unique files, simply owning them is evidence of authorship of the white paper. That's massive. Well, no wonder the Koreans are going crazy. Judge Mellor said, quoting the representative, the white paper LaTeX files are of utmost importance in the identity trials described. Copa versus Wright, what does this trial mean? The trial is expected to be a historic trial in several aspects. First, it is in the sense that it puts an end to the Satoshi controversy surrounding Dr. Light. I think that's meant to be Dr. Wright. The fight between the two sides is also tense. As if to represent this, the US Coinbase exchange, the main axis of Copa, has announced the delisting of BSV as of January 10th next year. Scumbags. BSV also appears to be and again, delisting BSV, they're not looking at the protocol. Is SegWit in the white paper? No. Is replaced by fee in the white paper? No. Is child pays for parent in the white paper? No. Is a second layer solution like a lightning paper, your lightning network in the white paper? No, it's not. Is a fixed block cap of 1 megabyte in the white paper? No, it's not. All these things, it's just so obvious, especially SegWit. The chain of digital signatures is broken. It removed all contractual credibility and all economic value in one foul swoop, and it's not in there. They've created an economically worthless security offering, and they know it. Oh no, let's get back there. Where were we? Right, yeah. So they're delisting BSV as of January 10th next year. Outrageous. So that means they're a total shitcoin exchange. As Gary Gensler said, all crypto tokens except for Bitcoin are securities. So they're literally delisting the one commodity, which means they are nothing but a shitcoin exchange, listing unregistered securities. The SEC is going to have a field day with them, especially if I help them out. BSV also appears to be fully prepared. Last September, N-Chain experienced internal trouble when its CEO, Christian Eger-Hansen, exposed internal emails exchanged between BSV sponsor Calvin Ayre and Dr. Wright. But the company appears to be gathering momentum by recently replacing the law firm involved in this trial. Yeah, indeed. Craig seems very happy with Shoesmith, so fingers crossed. This trial also involves 4 other lawsuits involving Dr. Wright. All 4 lawsuits in which Dr. Wright is either a claimant or a defendant have the identity issue of Dr. Wright in common. This is why this trial is so-called a joint trial. Therefore, the results of this trial are expected to have an impact on other trials underway at a similar time. This includes Dr. Wright's claim to BTC Core, now the Bitcoin Developer Group, as the copyright holder of the Bitcoin white paper and code. If the results of this trial come out in Dr. Wright's favor, significant repercussions are expected. If it turns out that Dr. Wright is Satoshi, the legitimacy of Bitcoin may be recognized from the perspective of BSV, which has been involved in the Bitcoin hard fork controversy. In fact, Dr. Wright's side submitted a large amount of documents to this trial, covering the history of Bitcoin and the legitimacy of BSV as the original Bitcoin. Get in there. That is awesome. However, Judge Miller excluded technical details from review, given that the core of this trial is identity proof. The trial was originally scheduled to begin on January 15th, but Judge Miller agreed that the defense needed time to analyze the context of the additional documents and data accordingly. Accordingly, the trial hearing was postponed by about 2 weeks, starting on Jan 29th or February 5th, and ending on March 5th to 8th or March 12th to 15th. Again, I think the actual trial is only scheduled for about 2 weeks. So the rest of it is just going to be concluding it, really. What a great article. What a great article. Very impressed with that. That was unbiased journalism. That was. Don't often see that in Bitcoin, do we, these days? Right, and I've just found this article here from Cointelegraph. Check it out. So Bitcoin, that's BTC miners, reduce BTC holdings as miner price nears 65k. Oh, I haven't actually looked at the price of BTC, but we'll do. When was this? When was this? To see if I can find the date. I don't want to be reading out-of-date articles here. All right. Well, hopefully we'll find an article as we go down. Maybe it's at the bottom. Hold on. Let's have a look. I've just literally picked this off one of the front pages of Cointelegraph. Let me just check. News. Bitcoin news. Bitcoin news. What we got here? Yeah, 7 hours ago. All right, okay, right. Let's see what's going on. Right, so Bitcoin miners reduced BTC holdings as miner price nears 65k. I wonder what that's all about. So Bitcoin miner profitability is on show for all to see amid concerns over BTC price susceptibility to their activities. All right, let's see what this says then. So as BTC miners could be among the largest profit takers as BTC price struggles near $43,000 data shows. So what's this 65k all about? What's all that about? Have they made a mistake there or something? So the latest figures from on-chain analytics firm Glassnode confirm mass offloading as is continuing into year end. Oh, analysts, Bitcoin miners absolutely printing. What? Since mid-October, Bitcoin miners have been reducing their BTC balances on a practically consistent basis. Oh, miners are offloading. They are offloading. In the 24 hours to December 28th, the latest data from which Glassnode numbers are available, the BTC balance in miner wallets declined by 700 BTC. I bet Michael Saylor probably bought them all up. Versus a local top on October 22nd, miner balances are down 12,700 BTC. Oh my God, Michael Saylor, that sucker. Dear, oh dear. Here we go. Yes. So this one, let's have a quick look. So price USD and miner balances. Yeah, look, the miners are cashing out. Look at that. The miners are getting rid of their the BTC on the balance sheet. Dear, oh dear. Michael Saylor, just not looking at the fundamental figures like this. Look, the insiders know, mate, and you haven't got a clue. Dear, oh dear. In that period, BTC to USD has risen from $30,000 to near $45,000, subsequently consolidating into a yearly candle close. For popular trader and social media commentator Ali, however, the impact of miner activity could be weighing on the odds of a bullish price continuation, citing separate numbers from on-chain analytics platform CryptoQuant. He called the balance reductions substantial. All right, okay, I don't know who that guy is. Ali Charts, all right. So yeah, he's got that from CryptoQuant. I look at those regularly. Miners have enjoyed significant revenue boost in Q4 with the ordinals, that's hilarious, ordinals inscriptions spiking fees amid the highest BTC price levels since April 2022. Analyzing their cost basis, Charles Edwards, founder of the quantitative Bitcoin and digital asset fund Capriole Investments, underscored just how profitable the sector currently is. Bitcoin miners are absolutely printing, he summarized in a post on X, formerly Twitter, this week. Printing? What's he talking about printing? With miner price at 64k, they are making 50% extra on top of the Bitcoin price. What does that mean? Is that mean due to block fee? But I mean, it can't be sustained because ordinals is just JPEGs. Like literally, this is nuts. An accompanying chart showed production costs versus profit margins per Bitcoin per Capriole data. Bitcoin's most important halving, indeed it is, this is critical. As Cointelegraph reported, the upcoming block subsidy halving is being keenly eyed by market participants as a key point in Bitcoin's lifespan. BTC ain't got any lifespan, but we all know that anyway. So related, why is Bitcoin price stuck? So Flib. So I think it's meant to be Fibonacci, maybe. Oh no, Flib, co-founder of trading suite Dissent Trader, predicts that miners will attempt to hoard BTC stocks. What are you talking about, BTC stocks? What are you talking about? In advance of the block reward dropping by 50% to 3.125 BTC. In an interview earlier this year, Edward meanwhile called the April halving event the most important and transition point. BTC is going to fail. I mean, look, I like the way they're trying to sugarcoat this. Oh, it's really important. It's going to be devastating, mate, because the miners' income literally gets cut in half. They're not going to survive. I mean, what now? And now they're just simply on a wing and a prayer, hoping that Ordinals is going to save them. What a joke! What a joke! So quote here, in 2024, BTC will become the hardest asset in the world with certainty. The inflation rate of Bitcoin will drop to half that of gold. What are they talking about, inflation rate of Bitcoin? Give me a break. Bitcoin is fixed in supply. I love the way they just like literally, honestly, you've got to you need to have a little bit of common sense about you. And you need to have intellectual capacity to understand all this bullshit that they're throwing at you. Dear, oh dear. So overtaking gold as the best store of value. Again, store of value BS. Dear, oh dear. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Right, there we go. So let's have a look at these figures then. Look at this. It looks like we've got a 24-hour high of $107.46. The asks have gone up, so we've now got $5.1 million available, but still nothing. But traders be trading. Maybe they're trying to cash in on a little bit. Who knows? But let's just have a quick look at the overall coins here. So we've got a market cap that's going up. Oh my god, a market cap of $1.67 trillion of absolute garbage, and only $5 million of genuine value like available. Oh my goodness me. Oh my god, people are going to get wrecked. So that's a BTC, so that's a SegWit protocol over 7 days. So that's actually on the down. Oh, okay. Let's have a little comparison to the genuine Bitcoin, shall we? The original protocol. Look at this. It looks like they're probably trying to pump the market with Tether, I suspect. Look at that on 7 days. Whoa. 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 Right, let's have a quick comparison to Tether while we're here. Like, why not? Here we go. Here we go. Fear to greed index. What a joke. What a joke. Here we go. All right, Tether's what we want. Right, let's have a look at market cap. So yeah, I mean, it's been going up in 7 days, on the month, on the year. Oh, look at that. Oh, look. So we're literally at an all-time high for market cap. $91 billion, right? So Bitfinex and iFinex, I think they've got $91 billion in a bank somewhere. What, in the Bahamas? What a joke. That is hilarious. That's hilarious. But anything gone on today? Looks like there's been another relatively significant pump. But I mean, the amount of Tether sloshing around in the market, like basically they're trying to defend BTC, but they couldn't outpace the increase in price of BSV today, could they? No siree, no siree. I mean, great article there by the Korean newspaper. So that was a 23-minute show. There we go. We'll leave it there. I hope you enjoyed it. So remember, largest court case in financial history coming up on the scheduled for the 5th of February 2024. Stay tuned. We'll bring you more. And until then, be aware, take care, stay safe out there, and we'll see you in the next one.